kindergarten, first and second grade leaders. We are preparing for November 4th. And this week we get to talk about Isaac's family's growing. Remember, we're talking about the promise, and the promise was to Abraham that God was going to make his descendants as vast as the stars in the sky, and that this was also the way that he was going to provide a savior for all the rest of us, was through Abraham's family. So we've looked at Abraham. We had Isaac born. Isaac and Abraham were asked to walk up the mountain for a sacrifice, and God provided a ram. Then last week we looked at Rebekah and how Rebekah was added as Isaac's wife. And now Isaac finds himself in the same place that his father Abraham was, praying for a son. And God provides two twins, Esau and Jacob. And in that promise, God made a plan even for what's going to happen with Jacob and Esau. And we're going to sit on that part of the story next week. But today, we want to help kids see this big family tree. And I don't know if kids have ever looked at that before. It's something that I've always been interested in, but I know that not all kids are. My kids have never been interested in all of that until we had a family reunion. And so you have in your small group time, you'll be playing Simon Says as your social activity. And I know the kids are having so much fun being Simon and learning how to lead with each other and being silly together and having fun. So thank you for continuing to build that into your small group time and having a place for kids to look forward to coming in and making relationships with you. We will move into small group time. And in your small group time, you have a few things in your bag of tricks. You're going to have some envelopes like this. And you will have one piece of paper that looks like this. It's a complete genealogy of Abraham. And then you will have, I think I have them. Oh yes, here they are. You will have these to pass out to each kid. So each kid is going to get one of these pieces of paper and one envelope. And then you're going to use your complete genealogy to help the kids put the leaves that are in their envelope on their tree so that you can see what's in here. There are leaves so that they can build their little fall tree. And then there will also be stickers in the envelopes that have the names of all of Abraham's family. I will make sure to leave you some scissors in there so you can cut these out. And you can do this one of two ways. You can have the kids put the names on the leaves. There may not be enough leaves for all of the names. Or you can have them put the stickers on the tree and then just decorate the tree with the leaves. That's probably the better thing to do because they're not going to have enough leaves for all of the names. But help them build their tree. Remember, the tree builds from the bottom up. So Father goes down here at the bottom, and then you're going to start adding to the branches as they grow up. Then, just for fun, on the back of the page, kids can draw in their family tree. They can either draw pictures of themselves or their family members in all of these leaves, or they can write the name of the person that fits all of that. This family tree kind of goes backwards. It starts with me at the top and then cousins down at the bottom. It really doesn't matter. We're just trying to help kids see that God had a plan and was building Isaac's family and Abraham's family with specific things in mind. Rebecca reminded us of that this week. As we learn about Esau and Jacob, we learned that God had designed for Jacob to be the one who gets the blessing so that he would be the head of the household. So have fun with that. Help your kids to have fun building their family, and this would be a great thing as families are coming to pick up their kids to talk about, and if they don't finish it all with you, they can finish it all at home. Your memory verse activity is, I've kind of changed it a little bit, if you haven't already been a part of serving with us this series, because I didn't feel like the straw thing really worked. If you want to try it with the straws, feel free. Maybe you can figure it out and teach me how to do it. But since I couldn't figure out how to make the straw thing work, I have printed out for you a piece of paper like this, kind of like a chart that has the words of the memory verse in order, and little cards. And what I had in mind was you could pass out one little card, at least, to each kid. If you have a small group, then each kid could have 2 cards. And they're going to take turns placing their card on the words as you say the words to the memory verse. And then once you've covered up the whole card, like this word is 2, it would go, as you're laying this on the table, the 2 will cover up the 2. So that's how that's designed to go. All right. And really, we want the kids to learn the words. So if you don't want to use the card and you want to help them say their words, maybe you want to have them use the word that they have and put them in order, and they can move around the room. And each kid says their word as you say it all in order. That works too. Really just helping them to hide those words in their heart for future knowledge and recall. Then you will pray and dismiss. And thank you guys for leading. Next week we're hosting our Leader Thanksgiving. I hope you'll make plans to join us for that. It's a great way to get ready for the holiday season together and to celebrate all God has done. And I want you to know, as leaders in our kindergarten, first and second grade groups, that we couldn't do what we do without many of you being there so faithfully to love on our littlest ones. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.